I guess I could, well, oof. I could sit like this. It's not comfortable. No, this isn't it. All right, so for the most part, I love my van. And my van is a 2003 Chevy Express, the Explorer model. I don't know all the different models, but some of the Chevy Express models have doors on both sides. Now that wouldn't have really made a difference for me because my kitchen's over here and I wouldn't be able to use doors on this side. Anyways, that's a weird start to tell you that this video is going to be about 5 things that I hate about the Chevy Express. Okay, let me not say hate, but things I really dislike about the Chevy Express that I've seen on other vans that I'm like, ooh, I wish I had that. Also, I'm sorry, Simon. I don't mean to say I hate anything about you because you're a nice fan. Simon, Eileen, Vantasia, Sharpe, the Snackmobile, you've done a great job. Now, there are not too many because I really do love this compactness of this van. And I'll make another video about the things I love about this van. Also, you're wondering, what am I doing with these things? I have parosmia, I think it's called, or phantasmia. I think it's from getting the COVIDs. I got it on Christmas, and since then my smell has been totally off. This air freshener, it's supposed to smell like Hawaiian Breeze, but it smells like cigarette smoke. And so this Moxie smell training kit, not sponsored, to help promote and restore your sense of smell. 4 inhalers, 4 strongest scents. Smell them for 20 seconds each. Rose, clove, lemon, and eucalyptus. You're supposed to bring your memories to the forefront of your frontal lobage, and you're supposed to remember the smell from days of old. Cloves reminds me of that clove gum from when we were in high school. Think of cutting fresh lemon and putting it into water, or lemon cake, which is my favorite. And it just retrains your brain to get the actual smell of things. Do that every day, a couple times a day, and see what happens. I've only been doing it for like a week, so nothing's really changed. Anyways, the 5 things, let's go. So you go to open the door and you want to open the door to, maybe you have something that you're bringing in like groceries or whatever. And this door only opens up to here. Now, from your side, it may look like a big space, but it's really not. I want it to open up wider, but it can't because this thing is stopping it. This one's stopping it too, I think. I want this door to open up to here so that I can just open this up like that. It's fine to get in, but when you're carrying a box or carrying something, it is really annoying. This side is dirty. I got a lot of stuff here. This one, I think you can see it a little bit better what I'm talking about. It just sucks when you're trying to get in with a bag or a box. You know what's not irritating? Becoming part of the Snack Pack. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Throw a like on this video. And keep watching till the end to see my most annoying feature on this Chevy Express van. When I bought this van and I first did the test drive, this one thing super annoyed me, and I asked the seller, hey, if I'm going to buy this, can you make sure this is fixed before I pay for it? And he said, oh, yeah. So let me tell you what it is and I'll tell you what happened. So when you're driving and you come to a stop, it's off the track. So it's not off the track, but there's some shimmy in the track. So the seller said he had to order a new track part and that it would come in a couple days and then he would install the new track. But after I paid for the van and drove off, I couldn't get a hold of the guy after that. So he basically just lied about doing the track. I was going to get it done, but it was pretty costly, and even just buying the track part, I don't know, it was just like a whole mess. So I haven't done anything about it, and now I've gotten used to it, so it's really not that bad. But if I think about it, it's really irritating. Also, I'm not used to having the pedals be so far away, so I have to sit like really up close. So that's another side thing that's annoying that's not on my list. But my heel doesn't touch the ground, so it's not like a really relaxing 100% drive like it was in my car, because I'd have to literally be like this close where my knee is hitting here in order for my heel to be able to touch the ground. Just because of the positioning and because the seat doesn't go down further, I am not able to get like a really comfortable, unless my toes are at the really edge of the gas, but that's not ideal either. Number tres, or I should say numero tres. Also, now I want tres leches cake. Where can I get that? This next one is just a dumb design, so let me show you. The muffler is just way too low to the ground. It's like, who designed this? Now, I'm not an engineer, but I think you could have placed it somewhere else so it's not 2 inches from the ground. So if I'm going up a little hill or up a steep driveway, it scrapes, and that's annoying because it's such a grating sound to my ears. I don't like it. Also, do you hear the grasshopper? I swear that little grasshopper better not come in my van, because Jiminy Cricket is gonna find his way to a little mini coffin because I cannot stand that sound. But also, isn't this beautiful? Got a nice little bike trail going on over here. Beautiful lake. Okay, number 4 is the most annoying. Actually, I'm gonna move forward to number 5 because I want to leave the most annoying one for last. So let's go on to number 4. What is happening? What's up with all these gnats or flies going around my van? I better close this door. If I want fresh air, I want to be able to open a sliding window and get a bunch of flow going through. But no, Chevy gives me this little window pop. All you get is this little sliver of air coming through. That ain't enough. I need to feel the wind through my hair. Now on this back one, it pops as well, and it's a little bit more open. Get a little more wind flow. This is probably the best one, and that one opens as well. It gets flipping hot in here, and just having the popped windows isn't enough. That's why I had to get this Zero Breeze air conditioner, which was pretty expensive, but I'll tell you, it has been worth it. So if I had more air coverage, I might not have had to get this. That's not true. I probably still would have got this, but you know what I'm trying to say. And for those of you that have asked, I still do really love this Zero Breeze because it just cools me down so much more than with just a fan or even the Max Air fan. But this is a hit. But I still wish I had screened windows because that would have made it so much easier to bring in more airflow. This one right here, this don't do nothing. Now down here, there is a window with a screen, which I'll take you outside and show you in a second. But my bed is covering it. Okay, so you can see it here that this window, I think this one slides over or this one slides over, I can't remember, but one of them is a screen. But this is where my bed hits. So it's not ideal. And even from the outside, you can see that this isn't like a lot of air passage. I wish this one and this one were just regular windows where I can, you know, slide it up or slide it to the side, and then it would be a screen. And that way it would also keep out the mosquitoes and I don't have to keep my doors open at times. All right, and before I tell you number 5, I need to take a little walk over to this lake and show you a beautiful view and just take in some nice refreshing breaths, because this next one is a doozy. Come on now, look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, God's beauty is phenomenal. Look at the clouds just reflecting in the lake. I just love it. I just love it. You could actually swim in here and fish. If you could make your way over to Cody, Wyoming, I recommend it. Okay, let me show you the last annoying thing. All right, so picture this. I'm at a beautiful location. I sit on my bed, you know, just chilling. And I just like to look at the beauty because I like to park around lakes and parks and stuff like that. Today I'm parked by a beautiful lake, but what do I see? From eye level, I see this. I see the ground. And you want to know why? Because these windows are low and they're made for a passenger van. So if you were sitting here in, you know, a seat, you know, looking forward, you would see all the beauty. But since I'm sitting on my bed, which is raised, and I have this tall roof, now basically I see this. So in order for me to see, I have to like basically just be laying like this, which that's brings out my double chins, so that I can see this. And that's awesome. I can see out the windshield, which is great, but I don't like how low the windows are. And if I'm sitting up, this is my eye level. The other thing is that on other people's vans that are taller, this whole area is open and the doors are taller. So you can open those doors and sit on the bed and just see out back. But mine has these cabinets up here, so I can't just sit and view out the back. I can only just view it from here. Or if I open the back doors, I can't sit on the bed because there's not enough space here. Like, I want to be like these Instagram glam van situations, and I want to sit back here and, well, first of all, that's in the way, and I want to open my doors. Whoa. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Yes. Let's see if I want to sit and enjoy it like these other girls or guys. This is what I get. Don't look at my butt. This is this is this is me. This is the life right here. This is what you see all the fancy van girls sitting back here with their macrame hipster hats, their butter coffee, and their plants all surrounding them. I mean, I guess I could. Whoa, oof. I could sit like this. It's not comfortable. No, this isn't it. I could put this back here. Whoa, and lay down. It's not really comfortable, but I could use this thing. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not sitting up, but I mean, I could still see the beauty from here. I mean, I might have just did a thing. It's actually kind of nice. I never did this before. It's not the worst sitting like this. Kind of peaceful. I think it's time for a nap. If I sit up like this, my eyesight is right, or my head is right here. I can't see, so I'd have to scooch down like this. This isn't the worst though. Oh, no. There's always a trade-off when you have a van. So this is my closet. So I have 6 of these bins, 3 and then 3 in the back. And I have all of my clothes, and then I have some journals back there, some shoes. So this is great storage space. I always think I should have put a window here, but this would definitely compromise the structure of this roof that my dad and I built. I don't think that I would have done that because I would have felt uncomfortable about it, but it would have been so awesome because it would be in my eyesight to just be able to see out the side. Now these are things that can't be changed. You know, this is the way that the van came. But I'm making this video because sometimes people ask me, do you love your Chevy Express? And I'd say 80% yes. Okay, so if you're thinking about getting a passenger size van instead of getting like a Sprinter or a Ford Transit or something that's bigger and taller and longer, which those are great. But if you're thinking about getting a passenger size van for the cost and for the size, I still recommend the Chevy Express. Now that I was going over these 5 annoyances, I was like, I mean, these aren't that bad. They're just on like a wish list, like, oh, I wish I had this. But for the most part, the pros outweigh the cons. But these 5 annoyances, I could live with them. I still give Chevy Express a big thumbs up. I'll give it 4.5 snack bags, even though this isn't something you eat, but still, it's snack bag worthy. Become part. You know what's not irritating? I'm looking at the wrong camera. And the notification bell. Let me start that over. All you gotta do is. And said he had to. So the guy. So I paid for it. Okay. That's enough of that. Hungry.